This is the Mirror Guide In with FreeOnlineTradingEducation.com, brought to you by Grok Trade, where I'm an analyst, host of the Grok Star Trading Room, and perhaps your future mentor. Hey, let's take a look at the two trades that we had this morning, the Fast and the Furious and the Slow and the Steady. Both of them were on Humana, H-U-M, Humana. Now, they were trading, they were halted because they were going to do some announcements. And then what happened was they made their announcement and boom, and then bam! And this is when it got called out by one of the members of the Grok Star Trading Room, and it fell down here and it was starting to do a bear pullback. So I quickly set up an order, was ready to go short, and what happened? And bam! Look at that, bear pullback. Bam! I didn't get in until 171.19 was my fill on that, and it's dropping. So I'm bringing my stop down right in here into break even immediately. It is falling so fast and furiously. And then what we do is pull it up here and see what happened after this. And bam. Now, it's tough to see this when it's not live, but it dropped all the way down here to 167.50, and it started to pull up. So I pulled my stop down right here to the 169.50 area, and it popped up, and I got stopped out at 169.36 for 1% in less than 2 minutes. That was fast and that was furious, folks. And then it's proceeded to go up a little bit. So then we were watching it for a while, but then it just kind of settled down here and was forming a descending triangle. So we're taking a look here at this descending triangle. Could do a trade here if it dropped below this 170 area. And then what happened? It broke below the 170, down to the 170, and then it was basing right here. So I said, okay, now I got to wait until it breaks the 170, and sure enough, it did right there. It pierced down, and look at the volume popped up. And so now I am short here again at 169.66 on Humana. And then look at this, just going sideways. And at this point I'm saying I'm tightening my stop up, Now look at it, it's basing on top of where I'm short. I'm a little bit underwater here. I'm not that concerned. So I'm bringing my stop down, because at this point the odds are now 50-50. It's either going to pop up or break down. That means the odds are no longer in my favor. So if I were setting this up to be short, I would go ahead and put a trade down here that if it broke down, then the odds are in my favor. Or if it popped to the upside, then my odds would be able to go up. But since I'm already there, I'm just doing a very tight stop. And if it pops up, I'm out in less than 1%, which is my stop limit on my day trading. And that's okay. And what happens? It's still going. I'm telling folks, hey, this is getting scary now. I'm right up here at about 0.5% stop. So, $50 is all I'm risking in our model portfolio. And then it starts to break down. Bam. And it came down here to the 168 even dollar amount. It came down here, it rolled back up, and so I went ahead and I got a half order set. And when it got back to here on the second one, actually, I did take out half at 167.99 for 0.9% on that first half, bringing down my stop in the money. And in case it bounces back, it goes back down. So now it's down here, 167.50 support, bringing my stop down to this 8 EMA, right here to the 8 EMA. And again, where it's in the money, we're good with that. And then it popped up and stopped me out right there. Look at that. Just enough to get me out at 167.84 for 1.1% on the second half. So let's take a look at this trade here. It was a descending triangle. Broke down, then it was low basing here at an even dollar amount. When it busted below that, I got in. But then I was underwater for a long time. Finally, it broke into my favor. I took out half when it stalled at an even dollar amount, and then it popped back up above the 8 EMA. So this total trade was for 1% in 34 minutes. This was the slow and steady trade. And what's interesting is what has happened here now after. Take a look here. Bam, and there she goes. Look at that. All the way down to the 164.50 area as I make this recording here at 12:53 Eastern Time. Hey, if you'd like to trade with us in the Grokstar room, you can. Just go to our premium site, groktrade.com. That's right, groktrade.com. And right up here it says Grokstar Chat Room. You go to our chat page here, and you can join us in the morning as we pick through the stocks that we're going to focus on at opening, and then I'll make audible call-outs throughout the day. You know exactly where I want to get in, when I get in, where I'm setting my stops, and when I'm getting out. Again, here's some nice comments that people have made about it, and you can read it down here. 30 days for free, folks. Try it for 30 days. Hey, if it works for you, stay with us. If not, it was nice having you. And then if you do stay on, it's about the price of one commission per day to be in the room, and what it would be like to be with a bunch of other like-minded traders that have their eyes on the market looking for opportunities. Now, this is Mark the Meerkat. Hey, just remember that in these trades, we are just trying to get the meat of the trade, like great fishermen. When they catch a great fish, what do? They cut off the head and they cut off the tail and they just keep the meat. Trade well.